Welcome on back, everybody, to segment number 2 of Unpopular Opinion, where we're going to talk about what really is grinding my gears. Now, both topics today are going to come from the same game because it's got two different topics I wanted to touch on. The first topic is, with the release of Spider-Man 2, out of the woodworks, here comes some more fanboys, this time from the Xbox side of things, saying it's just an average game, not really worth the time. It's a expansion pack on steroids. It's not really a full value game. You're getting the same exact thing as you got last time. It's the same thing as before. Nothing new here. Look, I really wish, I've been hoping that fanboys would please just shut the fuck up. They have not. They are worse than ever. I thought it was bad back when I was coming up with games. When I was going through college, I thought it was bad then. When Xbox and Sony were kind of going back and forth with the sales and the argumentative stuff back and forth, and E3 was a thing. E3 is no longer a thing. The competitive nature is not really there anymore. I think it's more so the fans that are doing the combative stuff back and forth. And how you're going to go out there and just kind of, again, it's another review bomb type thing to where people are unhappy because it's not what you were wanting out of the game. Like, look, with Spider-Man 2, what did you think you were getting out of it? You played Spider-Man 1, you played Miles Morales. What did you think was going to be coming with Spider-Man 2? Were you looking for something way, way above and beyond? Something completely different than what got them to that point to begin with? Now, granted, I will give you this. Are there a couple things I think they could have done with Spider-Man 2 to kind of give it that edge? Yeah, probably. I mean, I'll say that probably for a review. But, I mean, could this game have benefited from, two-player co-op? One take the control of Miles, one take the control of Spider-Man. I get the way, why they did certain things, because Miles can only do certain things, and Peter Parker can only do certain things. But you could have implemented online or couch co-op with this game, like a split-screen co-op. I think you could have done with this game and got away with it. And that would have probably had done a lot to coax some of these freaking fanboys that are arguing online about this. Because, I mean, that's an element to the game that, me personally, when I first saw the trailer, the announcement trailer for it, and I saw Spider-Man and Miles together, I was like, oh, shit, this is going to be one of those co-op games. I was like, two-player co-op. I was like, this will be perfect. Me personally, that's what I thought of it. I mean, and it could have probably benefited from that, but that's not for this topic. This topic is for you fucking fanboys out there that want to try to review bomb a game because it's what? Because they did it with Starfield? Look, why can we not? If you're listening to this and you're one of those on either side of the spectrum, fuck you. Why can we not just say and be honest with ourselves that we've had a fucking solid year of video games? Games have come out look, this game is great. This game is great. Why can we not just fucking say that? Everybody wants to fucking be like the Debbie Downer of the fucking group. We didn't have a great year of games. These games weren't great. Starfield wasn't fantastic. It was it was all hyped up and nothing came out of it. Spider-Man wasn't that great. It was all hyped up and nothing really came out of it. You little fucking crybabies need to stay in your fucking room. Don't get online. Don't even offer your opinion to nobody else because nobody else really gives a shit. I swear to you, we really do not give a shit. I don't personally go out there and just call out individuals who I've seen negative comments about Spider-Man about. I don't pull out negative comments that I've seen people talk about Starfield about, or the entire Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard. Why can we not just say that this has been a great year of gaming? We got some heavy duty titles regardless of what platform you play on. If you're a PS5 gamer, you got some heavy hitting titles this year. Spider-Man included. I mean, regardless of what your opinions might be on Spider-Man, Spider-Man was a hit for Sony. We knew it was going to be. With Microsoft, you acquired Activision Blizzard. That's a major step for you. Starfield was a great release. It's doing well. The player base and the actual sales of the game were fantastic. We know the sales of Spider-Man are going to be fantastic. The player base is, at least starting off right now, is being fantastic. Nintendo, Lord knows how many titles you got this year. You got the Zelda early on in the year. Now you get Super Mario Wonder. And you still got like WarioWare still coming out, and you got Super Mario RPG coming out this year. If anybody had a bigger year than anybody else, it's Nintendo. They always seem to do that. They always seem to kind of fly under the radar. While people are bitching and moaning about what Microsoft and Sony are doing, nobody's giving two fucks about what Nintendo's doing, and they're just sitting there counting their checks. And looking at the amazing releases they had this year. And they don't involve themselves in none of that stupid bullshit. They really don't. You don't hear nobody arguing, but like, well, this didn't live up to this. Not with Nintendo, you don't. Look at the year they've had. They've had a fantastic year. I mean, right now they've had two solid releases. WarioWare comes out tomorrow. And then you got Super Mario RPG, I think, comes out next week. They've got 4 blockbusters going into the holiday season with. 4. I mean, we all know there's probably a dozen people that already have The Legend of Zelda already. And that's perfectly fine. But you still have the Super Mario RPG, and you got WarioWare. All still to come. Well, except Mario did already come out. It just came out last week. Why can we not, as a gaming society, just say this has been a fantastic year for games, regardless of whose platform you're on? If you'd enjoy, like the complaints I'm seeing for Spider-Man 2 about it being pretty much like a big expansion pack because it offers the same exact thing. Yes and no. If you play Spider-Man 1 and you play Miles Morales and you really, really enjoyed them and you want more of that, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with getting more of what you liked? Now because they didn't do enough to change what you've liked, you dislike it? Go fuck yourself. That makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. You seem like one of the type of people that want to try to find and nitpick everything to fucking death. You want to find something to be miserable about. You're a miserable person. You want to try to find everything you possibly can to justify your miserableness. That's not even a fucking word, but I'm going to use it anyway. It's fucking pathetic. Like, just, I wish, and social media made it bad to where everybody now wants to just fucking get their opinions out there. Opinions like this just don't fucking matter to me. Your opinion on the game, if you felt that way, does not fucking matter to me. I played the game. I enjoyed the game. I love that type of game. And I'm going to continue to fucking play it as long as I want. You didn't like it? Then fine. You didn't fucking like it. Go give it to somebody. Go sell it back. Trade it back. Do whatever the fuck you want to do with it. And then bitch and moan about it to your fucking self. But to go after the fucking developer for it, that's fucking stupid. Go fuck yourself. I hope you never get a chance to fucking play another game that you fucking liked ever again. You don't fucking deserve it. You don't deserve fucking. You deserve a bag full of dog shit. That's all you fucking deserve. But that's what you want to fucking find. That's what you want to do. Again, fucking fanboys, gamers, you irritate the pure fucking shit out of me. I wish there was a way to get fucking beyond this. What Xbox is your only go-to, PlayStation is your only go-to, Nintendo's your only go-to. There are other things out there. Try them. Play them. Everybody on all three platforms, 4 if you're including Steam and PC, all work in the same industry together. They want to make great games. They're not going there to appease just one particular type of audience. Who the fuck does that? You think they're going into the studio to develop Spider-Man 2 because they want to appease just your one fucking opinion? They could give 2 shits about your one fucking opinion. They look at the mass majority as a whole. Me personally, especially when I was in the development side of things, we went in to make games that we like to play. And if you came along for the ride, holla fucking luya. If you came along for it, fan fucking tastic. If it's sold a whole bunch of copies, great. That means people are liking the same type of stuff that we like to play. These developers go into these games to make games. That's the whole purpose of them doing it to begin with. To make games that they like to play. Think about it. You Xbox fanboys. How many times have you seen Phil Spencer talk about games that he's playing right now that are on a completely different platform? He's playing Spider-Man 2 right now. Do you think he gives 2 fucks about no fanboy Sony Microsoft war? He doesn't give a shit. I would like to say Sony doesn't give a shit either, but they've clearly shown they really do give a shit. Hopefully they can find somebody to step in place to take them to where like Phil Spencer's like and not give a shit. You see Phil Spencer publicly all the time showing you games that he's playing on other platforms. He's playing Super Mario Wonder and he's playing Spider-Man 2. You think just because he works for Xbox he's not going to be a fan of anything else? Use your fucking brain. Oh, Lord. That's all I got to say about that particular topic.